Today, we're going to be putting on some parts for the LBZ that are long overdue. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. Today, we got some goodies that we got to put on the LBZ Cat Eye, some parts that have been long overdue, so let's get into it. And there she is, sitting on her trickle charger because her batteries continue to die for some reason. Anyways, the Cat Eye is long overdue for a new brake setup, and that leads me into the sponsor of this video. A Premium. They were kind enough to send me out their front and rear drilled and slotted rotors with their ceramic coated brake pads for the 2006 Chevy Duramax. Now, it has been a few years since I put new rotors and brakes on this truck. They are all rusted out. The brakes are squeaking, so I knew it was time to put something new on this truck. Now, I knew I had to get some new brakes and rotors, and I thought A Premium would be a great fit for the truck. Now, these rotors have really good exceptional heat resistance. They can withstand 752 degrees Fahrenheit. The rotors have really good corrosion resistance, something I desperately need when I take my truck out on these salty roads, especially during the winter time, because I don't want these rotors to rust out like my last ones. They do have enhanced braking stability. They promote improved driving safety and comfort, and they have a free warranty up to 90 days, no questions asked, with free returns. Now for the brake pads, they have superior performance, unlike my cheap ones I got from O'Reilly's a couple years ago that are constantly squeaking. These brake pads have a noise reduction design, unlike my cheap ones I said I got from O'Reilly's a couple years ago. They have a versatile fitment, super easy to install, and just like the brake rotors, they have a free warranty up to 90 days, no questions asked, with free returns. If you guys are looking for brake pads and brake rotors, make sure to head over to apremium.com and use my exclusive promo code to save 15% on your order, DRIVE-ON15. Now, without further ado, let's install these bad boys. Definitely do not have the right size jack stands for this job. My good ones are actually at our other shop, but I'm gonna need some type of extra support, so we're just gonna have to roll with these. If you have fresh paint or powder, I always recommend using a cloth over your jack stand so that you obviously don't tear anything up when you're under here. Gotta get all these spike lug nuts off first. I don't even know why I put these things on there. I hate taking these wheels off. Dag nabbit. Well, good thing TIF sent me out another wheel, because I absolutely just chipped it. Yep, that is chip powder coat right there. Huge shout out to TIS for sending me out another wheel. It's actually in the bed of my truck. I'm gonna be putting that on here in the near future. Man, dude, these puppies were wore out. Look how much is left. Barely freaking anything. I was almost rubbing metal on metal. So I'm actually gonna zip tie my actual brake caliper, probably to my control arm, because I don't want it to just hang by the brake line. Kids, do not try this at home. Yeah, guys, seriously, don't try that at home. That was actually really dumb of me. Especially if you don't have the correct size jack stands. Look at that piece of junk, dude. Oh, brother, that probably should be changing out this dust shield too. We'll do that when we do my wheel rings. Now for the moment you guys have been waiting for. Here is the A Premium drilled and slotted rotors that we're gonna be throwing on this truck. That already looks 100 times better. This is you and the guy she tells you not to worry about. Now that we got the new rotor on, we're gonna put on these new brake pads. Here's the old one. Thing's a piece of junk. And here's the great one from A Premium, the ceramic coated brake pad that we're about to throw on this bad boy. And just like that, we got the first rotor on. Let's move on to the other side. Now that I'm done with this one, I'm gonna speed through the rest of them so you guys don't have to watch me do every single one of them. We're now on to the other side. Let me get this done real quick. I think they're looking pretty good so far. So I didn't have time last night to finish the rear of the truck, but I did get on the front brake pads and rotors for the truck from A Premium. And today we're gonna finish up the rear of the truck. So on video, those brake rotors look amazing, but in real life, they look even better. And sorry for my dirty wheel, I have not washed this thing. So luckily after work today, I ended up remembering to pick up a few tools from the shop, including the impact, which is gonna make this job a whole lot easier. So let's get the rear of the truck done. So unfortunately, I didn't realize this, but I'm gonna have to drop my entire traction bar to even be able to get to my bottom caliber bolt, because the bolt would just be hitting up against the traction bar. Luckily, that's just one bolt. I'll drop the traction bar, I'll be able to get this caliper off, and we'll get the new rotor in. So guys, I've run into a little bit of a problem. That was my fault. I ended up stripping my Torx head socket while I was trying to put my new rotor and brake pads on. So we're gonna have to run over to the shop and get a new one. I was really dreading doing this right now because it's like 5 degrees where I'm at right now. It's absolutely freezing. We're gonna be back in like, it's gonna take me about 30 minutes to do all this, but once we go get this new Torx bit from the shop, we should be good to do the other side and then wrap this whole thing up. And hopefully I do not strip it again. So I just got back, I got my new Torx head. Let's make sure this thing works real quick. Yep, that should work fine. Let's get this thing done. So we have successfully got this side completely done. We're gonna throw the wheel back on it and do the remaining side. And now let's put on the final rotor. Just like that. Looks really good. And just like that, guys, we have installed all the 4 new rotors and brake pads on all of the wheels on the Duramax. And there are the old rotors. We're gonna throw those away. We're gonna clean up the shop real quick and take this on a test ride. Make sure everything is working as it should. So let's go ahead and get the truck out. Hopefully it's not too icy out. She always looks so good in the snow. Hopefully I have no issues with the brakes, because that would not be good, especially out in these icy conditions. We're gonna take her on down the road, check her out, talk about it, and then should be good. All right, this right here is the moment of truth. If the brakes don't work, I might be a dead man because we're going straight down the hill. I know this thing isn't built yet, but dude, I absolutely love LBZs, bro. They sound like a freaking jet. I can't wait to tune this thing, dude. I freaking love that sound, dude. Just wait till we put a compound kit in it. And Felder, I'm gonna be hitting you up here soon for that. That's going to be awesome on this truck. All right, we're gonna go right down to this parking lot right here and talk about it. Well, I've had absolutely no issues with the brakes on the way down here, and these rotors just look beautiful. I know it might be kind of hard to tell on video, but they just look perfect in person. 100 times better than the rusted rotors I had before this. Like, just look how perfect this truck is. It truly does not get better than that. Again, huge thank you to A Premium for sending me out the rotors and the brake pads for my 2006 Chevrolet Cat Eye. And thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. We got some pretty awesome stuff in store for the next video, so you guys stay tuned, and I will see you guys later.